I am Roblox developer. I develop Roblox game today. I believe Bott can lube. Shack attack music begin. Yes. Begin. There's a button. Well, not the perfect starting song. Alright. Alright. So, the best part about doing this every day is that I think about it when I'm not streaming. It's part of my life. So, bots looping. I'm thinking that I just have a thing that looks at the trackers, goes, is this the last frame? Okay, the problem with this was that there is more than one run event. More than one run event. Saturday stream. Haven't you heard? I'm changing my schedule. Mostly, this is YouTube chat. Mostly so that, Senor, it's a name. Oh, he sent me a message. What did he say? No, you can't say I'm not doing anything. And then he sent me comment messages. Woo! Strafesnet services. Users. What in the world? Is this just a bunch of dependencies? Bro. Data store. Page struct. Its name is working. Okay. I hope he didn't have to design that. My heart is in two places. I don't understand that mystery. Yes. Oh. User. So that's a big old comment. And then he sent another one. Times. Ooh. We need times. Okay, let's chat. Hi. No one said anything. I'm just reading its name's code. I need fan. It's hot for no reason. I like my socks up, very comfy. Very simple song. Watch the moonlight drift away. And not nil. Okay. Moderation state. Bott ID. I that has to be auto-generated. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but holy, who would do that? String. Int 64. Bot IDs are now int 64s. Do you know what that means? That means that we're limited. The number of bots we can make total, it's only 18 billion. I can't make any more bots. It's actually 7 billion. Oops, 63. It's actually 9 billion. Like, what am I supposed to do? Make less than 9 billion bots? We need arbitrary string. I don't know what I'm saying. Logger. Well, damn. Failed the run server. Well, there we go. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I have to make another attempt. I have to attempt. So this was not a good idea. Yeah. But that was the point. The point was to try to make it do something, and the first time it did something. But then it never worked again. I never saw it work again. My hand. So the run events run finish kind of makes sense because that's when it happens. But at the same time, relying on the timeline, right? Because it also needs to work for the okay. What if I okay? So what if when I oh no. There'll be all sorts of bugs if I do that. Okay, so I'll need to. There's three important timestamps. There is the beginning of the recording. There's the beginning of the run. The recording starts before the run starts, and then there's the end of the run, which is always the end of the recording, but there is not always there's not always a run in the recording for personal bots. You are allowed to record something which is not a run. It's allowed, which is why it's called custom personal bots, right? So you can just like start recording and then record anything. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Looping. Today is looping. I gotta stay focused. I'm thinking about other bugs now. Okay, so I can't do this. Run start and run finish. Because of the snappy nature of everything, it should mean that the last output event is exactly at the run finish, right? Right? Am I right? So I should actually be able to use the last output. But that means I need to check it all the time. I don't want to check it all the time. I want to just like run on an event. That would be great. I could just run on an event. Cause like, okay, if I'm checking the timeline and it's like, oh look, you finished the timeline. That could also mean that your internet dropped out for like 2 seconds and you reached the end of the streaming data. So it'd be good to have like the beginning and end timestamps on the run, on the bot. So I don't have to like detect it like this. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to like put that in. It's cringe. That's so cringe. This is cringe. Huh. Okay, so these ones aren't working right now because they don't have style data. And it requires style data. Do I? Do I? This is not gonna be good enough soon. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's this. It's the real album. Oh no, it's the acoustic sessions. Well, I'm down. Acoustic sessions. Give me that. I'm about that acoustics. Stop talking. Not on stream. I mean, the music should stop talking. Stopping talking on stream is... Wasn't this acoustic? Oh, they just mean like... Wait, like, what? What do they mean acoustic? Alright, whatever. Alright, shh. It's fine. I'll just listen to lyrics. So... Oh. Ah. Okay, how do I loop? Um... All right, let's do something fancy. So this playback data timeline runs on the fake root timer for the bot, which is a synchronized timer that receives a little bit of data and that's it. It just receives a tiny little bit of data. Little, very little bit of data. Little bit. I just realized that I need to. Ooh, okay. Where's the server? I need to tracker group the. I need to put hooks so that it doesn't auto trim. Hello, server. Bot playback control. All right. Hook. Okay, so bot playback data. Right here. So playback data timelines. Right. So what does that have? That has player context data handlers, which is just data. Data handlers. Yep, it's just data. Data. Okay. Data. What can I say? Okay. Tracker class. So I could make a tracker group, but okay. So what's going on in the simulation wiring on the server? It goes like tracker class. That's it. It's like tracker class. So yeah, this says the beginning of the data is important. Do not forget. Playback data timelines dot data. Boom. Tracker class. Now I need. Yeah, no, this is actually important. I need to do this. Okay, that's probably why the players aren't getting it as well. Oh, well, doesn't appear. Okay, we'll see. I have to write it. No, it's already there. Oh, it's already there. It's not a new bug, sadly. All right, so I can't fix it. I can't see through the fog. All right. So this is sort of just temporary. This makes it so that all history ever of these timelines is never deleted. Which, you know, if you play for like 12 hours, will accumulate a lot. And then it's all written to bots. So I need to janitor this data. I need a better word than that. Maintenance. Trim. Okay, so I have something called auto trim. I need something like adjust trim. I don't know. Trim maintenance. I don't know. But yeah, I can kind of do that later. I can just like make things work first. Cause like, oh no, it's sending too much data. Well, now this is acoustic. Okay, I'm sad. I thought that data, I thought it would work. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna publish this duck game. Wait, but I didn't make looping yet. I do want to see if I can rejoin and still see the bots. Trust the data. Ugh. I don't like this. I like the original better. I would rather if it's just acoustic, you know? Or like instrumental. Style. Alright, I said I was going to make something fancy. My idea was to use the bot ID root timer for a special timeline. But on the... I guess that's still checking every frame. Wow. Bro, I don't want to like custom specify the start and end of the recording, cause then the data has to be saved and go separate. But like it's all there. All the data is there. Just there it is. I'm so stuck on looping bots. Okay, so I could auto detect it on the server. I could download the start and end of the recording, detect it, write the data, and send it to the client. So it would only exist in memory and not in file. That is valid. Okay, who gets... Okay, it's the dude dilly dally that gets it. So this... Yeah, okay, so... This might actually need to be permanent. So the input... Okay, wow. So the output will be more precise. Oh, do I have methods for this. I'm so smart. Timelines. How is the bot coming? Sorry you had to hear that. Okay, so time. What's the time? Finish time. Okay, so it's okay. It is finish time actually. Okay, we're gonna do root time, start time, finish time. Wow. Pass all the data to the client. So I know I grab the time now of the root timer. Oh, okay. So it always. Yeah, I should have some sort of master class. I should have some sort of timer on the master copy of the bot stream that just loops and loops and loops. Well, I guess I can just modulo it. Starts at the beginning of the baud. If Roblox had to change programming language, what language would you want? I don't think that's a good idea. Nothing really like Lua. Maybe something that could like do good multi-threading. I don't know. Golang. Maybe. JavaScript. C#. Microsoft. No. Okay, so okay, root time is like high. This is the time now. Does the the fake root initializes to 0, right? So the client and server will be like approximately it does, right? Fake it, take it, make it. Yes, initializes to 0. So it's approximately 0 with the server. Python. We're actually going to use Python for some web server stuff. Or web server stuff. Database server stuff. Me and its name talked about it yesterday. I needed some work today. Okay, I really want to test to see if the DDB server is up. DDB. Okay. Is that my fault? Is that my fault? All right, did I like disconnect the ding dong from the database? I think it's just service temporarily unavailable. I think he just didn't make it up yet. The data. Okay, so I want to see if bots stay. Oh, it didn't even show up. Damn. Attempt to call nil value 147. That's a nil value right there. If I've ever seen a nil value, that right there is a nil value. What? You gotta... Oh my god. Why would it... Okay. Sorry for the screech attack. Shack attack. Okay, I need to loop it, man. Just loop it. Dude. Okay, so now on the client, I receive... I can actually go like this. Shh. I can go like this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, screw this. I'm calling it begin time and end time because start and finish sounds like it's related to the run. Screw this. Screw you. Yes. No, you gotta replace it, you ding dong. Okay. So now we have begin time and end time. The time of beginning and the time of ending. Who gets to keep this data? Who did this? Wine 7.10. I'm already on it. DDB. Temporary code, he said. Confidently. Who gets to store the data about the bot? About when the bot to begin and when the bot to end? I'm waiting. So its name said, well, now you can't say I'm not doing anything. And I said, I'm not doing anything. Got him. class create a root timer? Oh. Oh. It doesn't make a fake root timer. It makes a timer off the parent timer. The parent timer time is not necessarily the temp root time. How does this code work? Shouldn't this be wrong? What happened? It is player fake root. Oh, okay, that's why it works. Wow. Okay. My bot, it didn't work. It didn't work. My bot didn't work. That's okay. We can loop it. Okay, so we got the data here. The data. Where does the data go? The data goes on the data. Playback context. Right. I was gonna make a fancy Nancy. Let's do fancy timeline equals timeline class. It's straight up a timeline. Timelines have, I don't know, I need to look at the constructor function. Timeline first, last, index. Ooh. Timer. That's it. Okay. So the timer for this is the root timer. Ah! And then we do fancy timeline post event. We can just do this, right? Post timelines event. Okay. Begin time. No. 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 Okay, so well, wait. Okay, the playback context timer has to, it has to be paused. The time of ending. Begin. Recording. What face? Hey, hi. I'm trying to imagine things. Okay, so this doesn't line up with the timer. Like if I put it on the playback context timer, then it has to go on the playback context timer, though. Okay, please end. So we got two events: the beginning, the ending. Please stop singing. Wait, me? I'm just mimicking the song singer. It sounded bad. So I sounded bad. Fancy timeline. On the timer. Tracker class. Actually, this is in here. No, this isn't in here. This is in the tracker group. Tracker group. Tracker indexer. Tracker indexer class. Huh. You better. Tracker class. Fancy timeline. Do we get a tracker? How do we do this? It's right here. Timeline. Indexer. Label. Indexer. Okay, so I need an indexer. Fancy indexer. Just like that, right? Okay, who does who? Nothing. Okay, cool. Yeah. So then we use the fancy indexer and the tracker. Does it need a label? Okay, what happens when there's no label on the tracker? Does it go like, oh, I'm bad? Yes, it does. So the label makes it have a queue, and it needs a queue to playback events, I think. All right, so it has to have a label. It doesn't matter what the label is. Okay, so now I have a fancy indexer, a fancy timeline, and a fancy tracker. So now if I run the indexer, the timeline events will be called on the indexer's multi-call output. Multi-call output! And then I can use that to detect these or really just this moment in time. Okay, so the catch is that I have to run the indexer. Ah. Okay. Previously, I have been putting indexers on playback contexts. I think I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm just going to put the fancy indexer on the playback context. Dot fancy indexer equals fancy indexer. Wow. Wow. And then now we know when the recording starts. We know when the recording ends. We have timelines we can... We can just like smack dabbly doobly dab and doobie doo what. Yeah. Wait. Bobbity bobble. I want to hold. I want the... Okay. Step one is just loop. Just loop. Don't need to worry about extreme fanciness. Just loop it. Just loop it. Okay, so I'm going to run the fancy indexer. I don't want to... It's so cringe to like put all this on the playback context, but I don't see it another way. Hi, Kyle6. I can go like fancy indexer dot multicall register. Now it's two arguments. Okay. Do I just like pass the playback? Probably, right? Playback context. Fancy event type. Tile type. If fancy event type equals recording end. Oh, I actually get the time of the event as well. Where does that get inserted? Is that right here? Is it the... Okay, so all I gotta do is go to the replication, which is not the greatest place to run these things, and just like run a trillion different indexers. Okay. Audio desync? Refresh the page. Ugh. Okay, so this is supposed to... What? Rejoin the game. Desync? Rejoin the game. Fixed. Told ya. Couldn't be me. I have no stream problems. Oh, speaking of that, I wonder if my stream problems are fixed. Nope. Nope. Sad. Okay, so I need to... Alright, I'm just gonna have like some sort of thingy. Playback context dot time travel count 0. Okay, so we can use this value and then delay. I don't really see an option here because like I could make another timeline and make another indexer and like put an event on that timeline. I guess it would. No, it wouldn't get auto trimmed actually. But like, it would just be the exact same thing, but using my system, I guess. Oh no, I'm doing fancy things. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, this is... I gotta name this better. Instead of fancy, this is now... inside. And then I can have outside. Inside. It's an inside job. And then I also have an outside timeline, and that's the timeline that I write. Yeah. I need another indexer. It's so bad. So what? I'll figure it out. I'm just gonna write a thing that does a thing to make a thing happen. Okay, just it's bad, but I just gotta make it happen. This is a parent time. It should be the time, right? The event time. Okay, instead of delay, we post an event. We do playback context dot outside timeline post an event, and the event is doesn't matter what that label is. It's just all for internal use. Ew. Okay, this is now inside handler. The event is... Haha. We need a TTC so we can see the TT. The outside timeline. How do I post an event using the exact timestamp? All right. I'll just outside time equals I don't want it to do this so bad. Look at this. I literally have a function just to tell me not to do this. Timers. I go parent time. Delete your code immediately! If I try to use this function, which I am wanting to use right now. Comic code. Shardmaster. I haven't seen you in a while. I have been working for a year, and I have made an entire game. But it's a game I already made, but I remade it again, and it's definitely better. Delete. I really want to use the parent time function, man. Cause like then it's like easy. How do I do this? I want to use the inside timeline to post an outside timeline event, so that when it reaches that event, it resets the time. So it sits at the end for 1 second of real time instead of like 1 second of internal time or something. Okay, so okay, I'm just like, I know I'm breaking the rules, but I don't see another way to do it. So we do playback context dot timer parent time. Yes. Time. Yes. 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 And that gives me the outside time. And then I can use that after I pause the timer. Now I can go timer pause now. Outside time. Yes. So now the timer's paused. +1. Yes. +1. Yes. Next. Good. Okay. So when the recording ends, we increment the time travel count, saying, I am going to time travel. And then we write an event to the outside timeline, which doesn't exist yet, to playback seek beginning. So I'm going to make another so we got the inside and the outside. Outside. And then that's, if it's the playback seek beginning function, then we have value. Value. Okay, so now we can check to see if the playback context time travel count equals the previous time travel count. So if you reach the end of the stream and then you go on the timeline bar before it automatically resets, it needs to realize that and not reset it again. It needs to cancel the reset. Yes. Yes. Good. Alright, so I need to make another indexer, another timeline, and then another tracker. Jesus. And another one of these. Jesus. Okay. Bobbity boop, bobbity boopity bop, bobbity boop, boopity bop, bobbity bop. There we go. Outside. Amazing. Okay, so now there's another indexer. And it's just running right here. So fancy is inside. Do we run outside first? I think we run inside first. Interesting. Oh, context is inside. Playback context. Okay, that's okay. It doesn't need to error if there's no inside indexer. It just doesn't. Okay. Okay. Just needs to run it. Okay. So now we have an inside indexer and an outside indexer. Blah, 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 blah. It's very, very fancy. So now we do the actual real time travel, which is this. We jump the trackers. Wow. Wow, are you jumping the trackers? Okay, so it's right here, right here, right here. If this is true, then we it should be all there. It should be all there. Okay. Oh! Hold on. I did it wrong. Sorry, I realized this. There we go. This was supposed to just hold the... Like, it doesn't actually need... I can just have... Like, it's a timeline for one event. The begin time. The begin time. Like, I would rather just write it, honestly. Amazing. Okay. So now I've written it directly to the playback context, which is cringe, but I'm just making it work. So now we unpause the timer according to the outside time. No. First, we do playback context.timer set time. Yes. Time playback no. Dot temp begin to, it's it needs to work. It needs to work. And then we unpause immediately. Is that it? Is that the whole thing? No, I have to jump the trackers, which the code for that is right here. Yeah. It's the begin time, right? Yes, good. Good. Do that. Are bots working? They're not looping yet. But yeah, other than looping, they work like great. I'm writing code for looping right now. Right now. I'm making it a little bit complicated, but that's okay. Code can be complicated. Code can be complicated sometimes. Okay. Is that it? No. Yes? I'm going to call this outside time and call this inside time. Outside. Set time, jump. That's it, right? Is that it? Can I go home? This is really fancy. I made 2 new tracker indexers for this. But like these are my tools. And it'll be like precise and exact and amazing. The exact microsecond that the recording runs out of data, even if it passes that timestamp, it'll write a. Okay, only problem is if it's already paused. Okay, I guess I'll check for that. It just can't be paused. Which is not a real function. I'm going to write that function right now. And that's not a real function. You can't actually call that. Member. Okay, so yes. Okay, so member this is paused. Self nothing. It just return self dot saved scale. How's your stream going? Great. I think I wrote code. It sucks a little bit. Like all of this, the poor replication script has to run 300 indexers. I should probably put like playback context run. You know, I'm gonna do that. Playback context run. And then I can put all of this garbage into the playback context. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. See? It's way better. So now I gotta go to playback context. Right here. And create that method. Function playback context. Run. Do we know what time it is? We don't care. Okay. Sick. Yeah. So now this is self. This is now playback context. And then replication doesn't need these error doodads anymore. They can go right here. Okay. Player. Who's player? It's self.player. Right. Yes. Okay, so we just go boom. Who's this? Okay, so this does need to run in between, right? Because it goes right. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Okay, let's see if bots loop. Any loopers? Whew. Server. No bugums. Okay. Probably client error. Spec. Oh, it's spamming errors. Group missing. Can we not spam that error, please? I guess I can just like run it again. Are we back in the same server? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's take a look. What is this error? Error. Oh no! Okay, I attempt to call nil value line 67. Probably one of the constructors. Playback control 67. Look, it was one of the constructors. I'm playing on Mac. Okay. You're gonna have more desyncs because it's a Mac CPU. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, free? Woo! Okay, now what happens? Wait 1 second. Okay, it didn't work. Nothing happened. Right. Okay, I need to... Right. Oh, what? Okay, it didn't even fire, so... Inside... Okay, we have inside indexer. Oh no, that's only inside tracker. And we can do the same with this. Outside tracker. Wow. I am the one who calls. Okay, like literally I could just like not have the event type. Because it's a timeline that does one thing. But like it's kind of descriptive and it opens up being able to use it for other things. I'm also allowed to clean the timeline. It's a little memory leak. Memory leak. Oof, self. I love memory leaks. My game is full of them. I write memory leaks like there's nothing. But fortunately, I use Lua, so we have a garbage collector. And it just makes it all go away for A little bit longer. Save some time. Yay! Okay, why does it do nothing? Let's print more. It's fine. We can just see what's going on for a second here. Wah, 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 wah. If in doubt, print more. Who needs debug? I have print. Wah 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 wah. Why did I paste that? Alright. More. Print more. Good. Okay, so. Figs bug. No, not different bug. No. I think that has to do with race conditions while loading the map. Speg. Jeffrey. Watch the console. Oh, time to call a nil value, you say. Line 31. Let's see this. Patini! I cocked myself by printing. Ah, yes, the very best. Spec. Run faster. Run. Go. Inside handler, inside tracker. And then nothing. Okay, so it's an argument off. The handler passes the tracker. Real? What's the playback context? I gotta print this. So that argument was a tracker. Inside handler. Table. Why is that? Why does that print as... Oh, it's... Does it print the label? It's a multi-call... label. Okay, like... Right. Underscore. Get out of here. Stupid. Alright, I'm gonna pretend that it's all Danny. Okay, let's see what happens. Actually, I'm gonna change this to label. Because this is like, which do dilly dally? Okay, it's gonna work for sure. Definitely, no errors. All the bugs are gone. Definitely gonna work. There's no problems. It's not over-engineered. It's... Why is it wrong? It paused at the end of the recording. Good stuff. Okay, well that's part one. Now we gotta figure out what the hell going on. Okay, I should check for 0 scale instead. I can just delete the is paused code because like it just needs to not be 0 scale. All right, I need to see what the hell going on. Cool. So I'm using a new event every time the bot ends. To cue a reset, which is kind of cool. So it's all on spec. It's all on the timelines. It's all in the timelines. Recording end, nothing. Okay, so it says outside time 10.5, 10.5. Why is this not running? You left. No such handler, remove timeline groups. Really? Didn't I? Did I never make that? Oh my god. I never made a... Okay. I am not doing my housework. Oh yeah, that's true in real life too. My apartment's so dusty. Dust. Okay, I need. Okay. Where is it on the server? Server. Okay, it just does it. I actually don't know how to remove it. I should have done this a long time ago. I guess I'll probably do it eventually. I'll see that and I'll be like, oh my god. Well, but then I'll know even less. Alright, so there's set timeline groups. Let's do handlers dot remove timeline groups player. Right? Yeah. Okay, what's going? Okay, so we've got okay, that's sending. This is create. Index by player. That's what we gotta look at. Okay, what do I do on the server? I go like it equals nil. Root data equals nil. Okay. Cool. Why am I doing this? Isn't this a... Oh. So it just... I just say, yes, equals nil, and then I'm done? Yes, equals nil. Very good. I don't need to do this, though. There is no global index. It all just is like little local guys. I don't know, like, just go away. Okay, I didn't need to do that. Really, I should just like not edit this. Okay, it's still edited. Timers. Oh, right. Um. It's a little bit overkill, but like. Hello.
Hello.
I'm working. I changed my work schedule.
Okay. Are you on tomorrow?
Also, it's a camera
Oh,
on live stream.
hello. Hello, crowd.
It's my dad.
Want to go for lunch?
I'm working.
What do you want for lunch?
Do I want to go out for lunch?
Do you want me to bring you something back?
Sure. That would be good.
Cheeseburger?
Yes. I haven't been to NW in a while.
Later, we have to carry up 7 sheets of chip rock out of the van up here.
Okay. Mr. Quaternion. So I have to figure out why this event doesn't show up. I'm posting it to the outside timeline, which is set up in the same way. Oh. That's why it's not working. This one is supposed to run on the root timer. That's why it's not working. There we go. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Dad, if I fix this fast, I'll come for food. Okay. Jeffrey? Jeffrey, loop. Come. Water. Attempt to call a nil value 33. Gah. Gah. I did do that, didn't I? I guess I can just like if it pass, okay, so if you pass the end and then pause, what do you want? You want to just sit there, right? At the end. But then it's stuck. And you'd have to manually change. Does that matter? Yeah, it's not. You can't really do that. Okay, let's see if I fix it. Figs. Figs. Am I dreaming? You seeing bots? Seeing bots loop? Are you about to see the bots loop? Are they about to loop? Will they loop? Are they gonna loop? It paused. It went. Ooh. It did it. It went playback seek beginning. Okay, attempt to call nil value, line 51. Streaming on the weekend? Yes, I changed my work schedule so that it would line up 51. Is that a nil value? Huh? Timer. Huh? What is it called? Bro, it can't be like some dumb thing. Is it unpause with a capital P? Don't tell me it's unpause with a capital P. Play. Alright, it's totally gonna work. There's not gonna be. It's just gonna loop. I made it properly. This is it. This is it. It's gotta work. It's gotta work. Okay, so now it's doing the same thing as it did before with the camera angles. So that's some kind of camera bug because of the wormhole. When your camera goes like... But, yeah, it'll basically loop fine for any other map. What I want to know is why does it invalidate the bot? That's kind of a weird thing to show. Huh. Okay, well, guess what? We got looping bots. First time? This is the second time. I made a hack version before. I'll show you. So like down here I was doing like delay one function crazy stuff, but it's internally it's sort of the same, but I used the run finish event, so it would rely on the run finish event to restart the run. So it would have to finish to restart. But not all recordings are going to finish. And it also relied on the start to write the start time. So we can delete this safely now. It's all implemented with the tooling. Except my dad left. It's still running, okay. Well, I'm confused why the camera rewinds. Cause like it should detect. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna see if this bot loads up. Support the pausing and video slider. Yes. All right, spec. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Okay, so streaming system is not working perfectly when you join. Alright, I gotta delete this console spam. Clearly it's working. Wow, okay, I made looping bots. Just had to think real hard. It supports those features, but I haven't implemented those features yet. And there might be some complications when I do, but alright. That was the last like new feature needed for bots. So now I'm gonna have to spend probably a long time debugging why bots not working good. It's probably the same reason why players don't work good when you join. Like if someone is in the middle of a run and you join the game, it doesn't perfectly load the state, the HUD state and everything, and the world state. So I'll have to figure out the issue. But, awesome. I guess I can cross that off the list. The to-do list. I did it. Bots loop now. We got looping bots. Useful. Huh. So now, bot files. Last thing. I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of shocked that bots. I made it. It's here. I did it. It's done. Except, well, it's not working completely perfectly, but all the features have been added. I just need to make everything work. Rocket bot. Spec the rocket bot. Oh yeah, I changed the spectate. Wow. Every single feature I make, it's like it's been a year. It's been a long time coming. A year of effort, sustained effort leading up to all these moments. Okay, it's still there. It only took me 2 hours. The map change is a little bit better now as well. It doesn't full crash as easily. It still hammers the server, I think, but the client synchronization code was causing full crash, and I found a bug in the client. What is that? Bug in the client synchronization code, and fixed it. Buggers. Who did this? Who did this to this map? What are the blue things? Okay, over there. Okay. Oh my god, it's so far. Wow, man. Looping bots, eh? What a milestone. I have all the features of local bots. What? Huh? Here? What the who did this? What is this cringe map? Here. Here. What a cringe. Bruh. Like what a idiotic way to fail and an idiotic map for sending me all the way back. Not gonna risk that. Okay, don't do that anymore. Watch out for the no such thing as spawns and proper triggers. Wow. Your run was invalidated by anti-cheat. Who made this map fix? Like you broke the map. Oh, it's an incorrect clock. That must have been because of the map change. Alright, and it didn't remove the other. Quaternions appears to be spamming remote events. Yeah. 7 seconds rocket. Let's go. Oh, what? I'm so bad. What the hell? You have to... Okay. That's cringe. Okay. Not even. What the hell? So bad. I'm so bad. Incorrect clock is a internet hiccup. I guess it tells you that, right? It doesn't reset the timer. Well, there's lots of bugs to work out. Alright, let's get a shorter map. How about this one? Okay, that's a different map. Thank you, thank you. Check it out, I did it. Looking for a map. Okay, where's a nice... Okay, how about this one? Dad reveal. True. Dad! Check it out. I did the thing. I made the thing.
Get the thing. Watch it from over here. I'm starting.
Okay. Lots of new bugs. So I play the game. I beat the map. And then it was recording me the whole time. And it makes a bot. And plays back what I just did. And then at the end of the recording, it pauses, waits 1 second, and then it loops, and it plays again. That's what I did today, is the looping. Yesterday, yeah, this week has been bot week. Well, more like this month has been bot month.
Are you working today because you just had some work success and it's fun?
Yeah, it works today because of the work I did all month.
Are you working today because it's been fun and you've had a lot of success?
Am I working today? No, because I changed my work schedule so that I could be working when its name is not working. So that he can work on my stuff instead of his job. Be locked away in a room. Burger.
What's the name? Stuart?
I don't usually say that on stream. Well, next up is bot files. And then I basically go through and validate that all the different game features are working to a satisfactory enough level to where I can publish the game.
You have all the third high school?
Because it's a new physics system, it doesn't really make sense to keep the old high scores in the new database. So you have Some old routes will be impossible. Some new routes will be possible. So it completely changes everything.
That's what I was saying. Do you have all the current high scores version sheet?
Oh, there is no high scores. It's not all hooked up yet.
Can you make your game only available to premium players?
I could. But then 5 people would play it.
I was thinking that you could announce that your new game is going to be released, but only to premium players in the first week, and then general in the second week. And that way you get a small beta. And maybe people will sign up for premium. They'll get their money.
You're just debugging and polishing everything for release. I still need to make the file format for bots. So I need to serialize it into a file. And I also need to make a streaming system to download those files progressively to match the streaming system capabilities. So, how bots work is there is a master copy of the bot, and it contains the full recording, or well, it contains a single copy of the recording data. And then there is handles for each player that wants to download or stream the bot, and excuse me, each player can control which part of the bot they're streaming, and then once the download completes fully, it will stop downloading. So it'll only download each piece of data once, each event on each timeline. And it'll stream as you need it. It'll stream 2 seconds ahead of what you need. But that also means that the stream handle is requesting from the master copy. Okay, actually the master copy manages everything. So it does this watch handles function, which calls download chunks, which goes through all the stream handles for each player and finds the region from time now to buffer time in the future, and finds out which file chunks are relevant to that time region, and then downloads the chunks relevant to that region. But I haven't implemented that yet. It's all just calling functions that don't exist. Almost home stretch. Yeah, it feels like I've been almost done for like 8 months. So it has to stream from the Roblox server, and the Roblox server has to stream from the database. So it's a complicated system. But I need a complicated system to achieve the functionality I want, which is for bots to load immediately and to be able to jump ahead and view any part of the bot that you want immediately. So I need this advanced streaming system to do that. Haven't beat my time. That's fast. Imagine not being able to time travel. That was a network interruption. Another network interruption. Another network interruption. Why is the network so bad here? You can see it goes up to 3 seconds. You can't get times if your network is like this. It'll keep flagging your run because of teleporting your time. A year of sustained effort for this. I'm getting exactly what I wanted. So many of my different tools harmoniously working together. feel done already. I did it. I did what I set out to do today. Oh, fries. Dad, do you know the band Shack Attack?
A band?
Yeah.
Shack Attack?
No? 80s band. I've been listening to their entire discography.
What's the big song?
Nightbirds. It's a jazz funk.
Maybe I've heard the song, but they weren't for me. I was very rock and roll.
Yeah. I have 2.5 days of music, and I haven't got through yet.
How'd you get onto that one?
Hmm?
How'd you get onto that one?
Songs that I listened to would sample Shack Attack songs. So go to the source. And it's good for programming. It's just background music.
I did classical music and instrumental music because without words it's easy to just keep working.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we drive out to Harrison Mills to work. Do you want to come over to our house tonight, or do you want me to pick you up tomorrow morning?
Okay.
We're having nachos for dinner tonight.
I guess I'll come over today. No stream tomorrow. Are you gonna add speed toggle to the bot spectate? Yes, that is a feature that I can add. I'm gonna make an entire control GUI. Why is the camera pointing that way? With like a timeline slider and fast forward, slow down, jump ahead 5 seconds, etc. The meta is eating the fries first? Right. My problem is my stomach is kind of small, so I can't always finish the burger and fries. He made it properly. I did. Didn't take that long with all the prerequisites ready. Prerequisites only took a year. Save the burger and reheat it. This is true about the fries. Reheated fries are less than tasty. These ones are a little bit cool now. So it's probably the same root problem why bots and players both don't load properly when you join the game. Put that in my notes. I'm just enjoying working bots. What a lot of work. Why don't taskbots pop up? What do you mean? Does looping work? Yes. It works. Period. Did the I'm gonna rejoin and see what the data looks like. All right, we got two bots and they have data. Okay. Why is that the same data? Is this my time? How and when? Today? By thinking hard about it? And making something somewhat proper. I kind of went hard with the timelines. I made two timeline indexers, or tracker indexers. But like, it works. It still says you're spectating me. Yeah, the bots are probably nil something something. So this is the world timeline. Yeah. So cleaning the timelines will get rid of the littered events all over the timelines. Wait, it still says I was spectating when I left. Okay. I see. That does make sense. There's no... Right, because the spectate is client side now. So there's no way for the... we don't... Okay, so I'll have to have a special... Alright, wrote that in my notes as well. We're gonna breeze. Dad must have opened a door. You beat the map. How about that? It's underwhelming, honestly, because like it was 2 hours of work. The the majority of the work I have put into the tools I used to create it over the past year. So it's like, huh, why couldn't this have been made sooner? But it can't because the tools didn't exist. I was rewriting the tools, and so now I just made bots using the new version of the tools, the latest version. Wow. That's more like a proper bot. I've seen 10 seconds though. Need more strafing. You need more strafing. One more to catch up. Wow. So, something to note is that the pause at the end is 1 second of real time now, rather than 1 second of bot running time. So if you were to change the playback speed of the bot to like 0.01 or something, it would still pause at the end for 1 second. You could even change the playback speed during the run, and it would always pause for 1 second at the end. You could even change the playback speed while it's paused at the end, which will actually be useful for me for recording motion blur runs. Well, maybe I'll help my dad. You guys can like try different maps and stuff. Clear my stuff. Well, it's a short stream today. I did what I came to do, so that's. And now, now I'm gonna help my dad with working on my apartment. Maybe I'll publish it to the map test places. It doesn't work perfectly, but it sure is a nice to have. Well, there you go. Bots on math test. You can load whatever maps you want, get some bots, watch the bots, fight for records.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.